Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR. Welcome back to Train Simulator 2021. Today we've got a very special episode of Train Sim. We've actually got a very special guest with us, which we'll introduce in just 2 minutes. Hello to everybody in the chat. Hello everyone for transport. Yes, I know I spelled multiple wrong. It was just me speed typing earlier. It has been corrected. I don't think YouTube has corrected it though, but it has been corrected. I have checked. Lewis Train, Spaghetti Raver, hello. Stephen Bradley, hello mate, welcome. Thomas Robertson. Adam, of course. Brendan Cross, hello, mate. Sadiq, hello, mate. Scott Bremer, hello. That seems to be everybody there. Sam T is very good at sounds. I get the insight he doesn't like me much. All right, okay. No idea what you're on about, but fair enough. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a couple of routes. We're going to be... let me get my piece of paper in front of me so I actually know what routes we're actually doing. We will be taking the 411 out for a spin on quite a short scenario. It's about 35 minutes. Then we're going to do one of Adam's scenarios on the Class 170. And then we're going to finish with another Adam's scenarios as well with the 450. That's what we're going to be doing today. So we've got quite a few little routes. So look, let's say hello to Adam. Adam is here on the stream with us today. Hello, Adam.
Hi. The thing about this is that I can hear you in real time, but the stream is a bit delayed.
Yeah, I have got it down to as short as delay as we can. It's about 5 seconds delay. I don't know how you're going to work it out yourself. Now, unfortunately, Adam's PC is a bit dead. I think Adam is the most unluckiest person I've ever met when it comes to rebuilding PCs. So unfortunately he's come to join us this evening because he can't currently play Train Simulator, but he is another Train Simulator YouTuber. His channel links in the description down below, guys. He does all the scenarios for the channel that we usually play. I have taken the very first scenario from ATS, as obviously Adam hasn't got his PC to do any of these yet, so we're going to check this one out. It's going to be Bromley South to London Victoria with the X Network Southeast. That is the plan for our first scenario. Daniel Lewis Aberdeen, hello mate, welcome. I waited 2 hours in real life for a dealer to open when it's bloody Sunday, so now I have to wait many hours. A dealer for what? What are you looking for? But yeah, anyway, so look, if Adam's a bit quiet, let me know. I can change the volumes for Adam. We'll work out as we go along. So if any of you actually have any good train questions or want to know anything, he's the man. Actually, so someone can actually answer some questions that actually know what they're talking about. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start setting up the train. Okay, morning. Oh, okay, our message has already disappeared. Driver class 411 up to Victoria on a foggy morning, head code 60, CSR area 31. Okay, so we've got plenty of stops on the first one. There we go, pressing the wrong buttons again. Do like this 411, it is, I think it's stunning. I don't know, I don't think I've seen anyone complain about this yet. The sounds are good, I love the doors opening. I'm sure Adam's very jealous not to have played yet.
I might on my phone. No, what's already happened is that I broke the starter port on my hard disk drive, which means I don't have access to the TS because my C drive is really small. But I am on my PC, just not able to play any Steam games at all. You have a habit of breaking stuff.
Okay, so the brakes weren't engaged on the train. How weird was that? I've never started a scenario where the train's brakes weren't engaged. What the hell?
It's meant to be like that.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Okay, so we're going to go change this head code to 60. We're going to go and join our little box here. I like this little feature. It's control and 2, isn't it?
Control 1 is head code blind, first digit down. Control 2 is head code blind, first digit up. It's like the Spotify DP with the numbers.
Oh, sugar. We're kind of here with it. That'll do us.
Right in the chat. There's a private call.
There we go. The only thing about these trains is the lighting. Obviously, there's no real headlight to them. It must have been a right pain in the ass to drive in real life. Okay, we're going to press O. That's going to turn on the cabin lights, we hope. There we go. All the cabin lights are on. And we just need to set up our area to area 31. There we go. So remember to use this thing now. Which button was it to turn it on? The on buttons are normally a good start, guys.
Yeah, starter port is an achievement. I have broken the CPU pins on the motherboard, which were last August. That's why I have to buy a new one. But I've fixed it. But starter port, somehow I do actually use to manage some really strange things.
Yeah, I think we're just waiting for this to go. Daniel Lewis, are we in a Discord chat? Yeah, it's just me and Adam. Adam's going to be talking all trains for us and actually giving people real information about trains instead of my dodginess. And hopefully he's going to make sure that we don't do anything too stupid at the same time. Okay, last thing to do, I suppose, is open doors. What time are we supposed to be getting out of here? Departing at 6:49, so we've got a couple of minutes. Nice. We will be stopping at Shortlands, Beckham Junction, Kent House, is it Penge East, Sydenham Hill, West Dulwich, Brixton into London Victoria platform 3. Nice. You can turn the DRA off as well there. So anyone in the chat, who have we got here now? How do you break a silent port? I've done. Yeah, when he told me that, I was a bit confused myself. Poor Adam. Adam, what do you think of the new TS MK5s?
The Mark 5s, the transparent ones, I think they're really good. It is a massive gap in TS. So we can use on the Manchester station as a Huddersfield route.
A few days ago, I finally found out how to use the CSR. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. The CSR is pretty straightforward. Manic Martins Gaming, hello mate, hello. You don't need to see. You don't need to see well. Back in the Steam days, you used paraffin lights. Yeah, but you do need to see. You wouldn't want to be driving a train at full pelt with a tiny little bulb as a light, would you? I wouldn't.
Can you tell me I subbed his channel and his routes are great?
There you go, Adam.
Thanks. Actually, I don't do routes, I just do scenarios. I don't do routes. I don't have the skills or patience for it.
Does Adam have any scenarios on the Midway Valley? Which one's that one? Is that the Midway Valley? Is that the one from Balls?
Yeah, Midway Valley is Street to Tunbridge.
Yeah,
I think I did one. I think I made a scenario from Street to Maidstone West in the TSM5. I don't know which pack it's part of. I don't know where it is.
What does DRA stand for, Adam?
Driver reminder points. Let's say when you start a danger aspect, you should turn on the DRA so the driver is forced to check the signal so you're not spad.
There you go. Curtis Hard, hello. What did you miss? Nothing yet, Cat. We're just getting going. Well, we're getting going in a couple of seconds anyways. What use is a headlight when you can't see through the steam and smoke? Well, this ain't quite steamy. Okay, we've had our clearance from
Yeah, it's more electric and slammy.
The thing really rubs close to the platform though, doesn't it? Look. Whoa.
I think it's Dovetail's fault.
Maybe. Real tight.
I think the chat on Midway Valley is one of the Dovetail's more impressive routes. Because Dovetail, if you don't know, Dovetail is located in Chatham on the Chatham main line. And this really goes straight through it.
See, can't see a thing, guys. I would want to be driving a train and you can't see nothing. Instrument lights, is it I? Yeah, there we go. I remember the buttons from the other day.
On this unit, they're called meter lights because it's southern region, and they're strange.
They had a chuffing great boiler to look past too. Until you travel on the footplate, you don't understand how limited the view is from a steam loco. Yeah, I can't say I've ever been inside well, I've been on a steam loco, but not in obviously the driver's bit.
Yeah, I've driven a lot of trains and steam engines in TS. It is a challenge. I think the last one I drove was an A4 on Peterborough to Cambridge.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from the steamies guys for as long as I can until I get no choice. I did see there's a lot of steam routes on sale there, pretty cheap on Steam at the moment. Maybe I might pick up one or two more.
Evening, Richard. Richard is here. He was late due to putting a few kinks into the track.
I got a bargain in the sale. Yeah, there's quite a few good routes there on sale actually. They're not too bad as well, I must admit.
Let's face it, even without the ability to see where you are going, it is unlikely you will make a wrong turn. Yeah, because of the signaler. They'll guide you.
Yeah, but Glenn, I wouldn't say it's the wrong town I'd be worried about. I'd be worried about another train coming flying at me and not being able to see them.
Yeah, and spiding and crashing and running out of water and boiler pressure.
Richard, my super scanner truck won't drive forward. One, obviously check your button configs, but are you using the profile that I gave you? The configurations might be to whoever made the profile. So you may need to reconfigure all your buttons. Oh man, I didn't realize we're going uphill here. This is brutal. Come on.
Oh, sorry, I think I might get a better frame rate if you turn the cab light off.
Ah, that'll do. That was just brutal for long enough. I didn't realize we were going to be going uphill. Richard, yeah, that's why. No, it's the single player, Brendan. So the single player was made by Jesse, so whatever his key binding was, that's going to be your key binding. If you want your same key binds from ATS, just copy and paste your configs from the file and move it across, and then you'll automatically have your own without having to reset everything. What is the ETS convoy route for Sunday? We're looking at going from Amsterdam to Milan. I believe we're good to go as well.
You're not on the ScotRail route. No one near Chatham Mainline and the Medway Valley.
Are you not on the ScotRail route? Not the next scenario, Rob. So the very next one in about 20 minutes time, we'll be on the 170 in Scotland, where for once I don't have to pronounce every stop badly. It's now Adam's turn.
Edinburgh to Arbroath. Is that the one in the 5 circle? Sure it is.
Yeah, the one that you made in the latest pack.
Yeah. But the one with the weather transitions.
Yeah. Lots of wheel slip.
Once again, I am 24 million in debt, so I need the money. Actually, what have you been doing?
He likes to crash trucks. Spaghetti Raver came to the convoy last week and kept ramming me off the road.
Oh, ETS, I haven't realised.
Arjun, hello mate. Oh, if Adam gets any wrong, I'll be disappointed. Well, Robbo was on we were talking earlier on Discord and I already butchered one, so... I'm seriously struggling getting uphill here.
Traveling in Notch 1, I don't know how this train works in terms of driving it.
Even with Notch 1, I only moved up to 2, it's just going down. Okay, slowly picking up again. What's going on?
Evening, Kevin. Graham.
Yeah, I was having some issues the other day, but I realised I turned off the compressor for the brakes, so that's why I couldn't brake. There we go, seem to be picking up speed again now. Really weird. I think it's a little sensitive. Oh, Sanders, press X. I don't know if that's doing anything because I can't see nothing. Anyways, we're all good again now. Kevin Graham, hello mate, welcome to the stream. Try not to butcher this one today as much. Just went to Tuesday when me and Inside take to the air doing a shared cockpit. Yeah, that's Tuesday. I was just trying to catch up with what was going on there in the chat. Yep, me and Richard will be Tuesday. I believe tomorrow night is me and Gil in the cockpit. We're going to see if Gil is all talk and can he actually land a plane. So yeah, that'll be an interesting one tomorrow night.
Remember guys, finish your drink every time you get to break the land. Yeah, this train doesn't have TPWS, so it's not really an issue.
Oh, I don't remember it being this sensitive the other day. Yeah, talking about bit, highest is 400k I believe. Yeah, I think you can get 500k from the bank.
I think in the manual it says that each time you drive this train, it's a little different because in real life each unit has a different performance.
Is that what the manual says?
It's in there somewhere. Yeah, each train, every time you drive the train, it's a different experience.
Yeah, it's really weird compared to the last time. Like this one's like oversensitive on the brakes. The other one didn't want to brake at all.
I think that happened to Chasing TV Tom.
Yeah, let's watch these doors fling open. Look at them. Ah, I love it.
Oh, in these scenarios, apparently there's a trigger that you can put in the track. They can tell a train to like ease the door open, you know, as they did in real life.
Huh. Okay, guys, beer for the stream, as we all like to know what beers I'm drinking. We're on an O'Hara's Irish Pale Ale this evening. It's a IPA with full and lasting bitterness, followed by a zesty citrus burst of aroma. It is actually quite fruity. I actually really like it. So there we go. That is tonight's beer. And
all I have is Pepsi Max Cherry.
Okay, that's how do we get down further down this.
I think the last beer I had was Bud Light from my dad's 48 on, what was that? Tuesday.
Bud Light. I don't mind the Bud Lights, they're alright. Remember guys, we are drinking, smoke time, hello. But no choking on it. Look, it was the fake mustache I choked on. Adam, you missed it. I vomited on stream on Tuesday night. I was wearing a fake mustache and a bit of the fluff fell off and as I was breathing in and I inhaled it and then I had to be sick to get rid of it. It was pretty brutal. I've had a pretty bad week, guys, haven't I, really? Inside, we still need to go for a pint in Manchester. Yeah, look, as soon as COVID's over, I'll be definitely in Manchester at some point to go see the beloved Man United anyway, so yeah. We'll definitely all meet for a pint.
So it's like a Manchester meet.
Huh?
So would it be like inside spaghetti, me in a pub somewhere in Manchester?
That's it. Well, we could all go to the Man United game. That'd be even better. Am I serious? Of course I'm serious. I survived, thank God. Oh, what about me being sick on stream? Yeah, it was worse than the night that I choked on the Jaffa cake. I don't know if any, that was only last week as well. I was eating a Jaffa cake just before I was going live and I went down the wrong hole and then I couldn't breathe. So yeah, I've not had a good luck recently on stream.
I think one of the streams I did recently on Twitch, my internet died twice with a scenario on the Kent Valley.
But as much as I hate to admit it, the beer is better in Liverpool. Ugh. Dirty words you're saying there, mate. Dirty words. Then the time what you put the camera on. Yeah, that happened last week as well. I just went live and I ripped out the whole camera and stuff with my leg. Oh, you were there. That was when I did the Transport Fever 2, wasn't it? Yeah, that was pretty brutal. I've had a pretty bad 2 weeks now when I look back on it. Okay, welcome.
Kent House.
Kent House, yeah, welcome to Kent House. Just starting to go uphill. Didn't realise all the stops were so bloody close to each other. I haven't done this line in a little while. I think the sounds as well on this are just so good. Like the brake sounds are really good.
I think they got recordings for this in 2018 on the, I think it's the Epping and Ongar Railway.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Now this train comes with multiple horns, and they all recorded one hammer. I don't know how they got different horns from one unit.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out how to change the horn.
Shift H.
Shift H, that was it. Nope, doesn't want to work for me. Control H. There we go.
Get me to check my DMs. How do I make a career scenario into standard? Go into scenario properties.xml and change the scenario type to standard. It's on YouTube and Google.
We can all meet up and be amazing. Yeah, look, no issues with that. Actually, that beer is really good, guys. I really like that. Really fruity. Okay, next stop is Penge East.
Change the Penge West. I think Penge West is on the Brighton Main Line.
When you went off to throw up during the OMSI screen, my girlfriend was like, did he just leave the stream to be sick? Hello, Ross. Yeah. Wasn't my proudest moments live, but it was needed. I kept trying to wash it down with more beer. I love that the guard store stays open until you clear the platform, yeah. I think they've done a fantastic... I think this is probably one of my favourite AP products that they've done so far.
But if you go off my track record, I will end up getting too drunk and get on the wrong train like I did on my 18. Well, where do I end up?
I can't even remember. Oh, my 18th was a disaster when I had my 18th. I remember my 18th very well.
You know, what did I do at my 18th? I think it was college. Year 13. With lessons. It's because he was drunk. Wouldn't he not be able to get on the platform because he was drunk?
I was supposed to get on the train to York and end up in Euston. Yeah, I did that in Australia once. Now, I don't know if you guys know Australia, but it's a very long, large place, and I was only going one stop. So where basically Sydney Harbour Bridge is, will bring you into Sydney Central, which is literally like 3 minutes. I passed out and ended up in a place called Wollongong, which is about 4.5 hours away, and it was the last train, and I had to sleep on the platform for maybe 3 hours until the next train came back. That was not my prettiest moments. My 18th was pretty brutal as well, because I was one of the oldest out of all my friends because I have a September birthday, so like I was 18 way before anyone else was. So I went drinking. Actually, it was my brother's best mate that came out with us, and he had his girlfriend, and my mum was there. There are a few others. I grew up in pubs. My mum and dad owned pubs, so I grew up in a pub. So a couple of those people came with us, and I think I was only out for about half an hour. I've been drinking beer since the pub opened at 11 in the morning. Everybody was buying me beer all day. I went out to go to clubbing with these people, and my brother's girlfriend brought me a line of tequila. There's about 5 shots there, and I've not drank tequila since. And I did all 5 shots. The next thing I know is I passed out, and I was in a taxi home within an hour. So yeah, that was my 18th. It was pretty brutal. Got wasted, ended up walking up next to an insane Irish woman on my 18th. 3 kids later, shot. Stephen, I hope you can't see what you're writing, what you just put there. Sounds like you have a few not my proudest moments. Yeah, right. You're right. It seems to be a running thing with me. I do seem to have bad luck when it comes to stuff like this. My 21st was in Sydney. I was dressed up like Mario. Probably like the last thing I remember.
Yeah, I don't tend to drink that much beer because I'm not very interested, but I do drink beer, just not that much of it. Because I'm sensible.
Yeah. Look, I don't get drunk anymore. I just like to have a beer here and there in the evenings, and that's about it. I would have a glass of wine on stream, but then I'd probably pass out. So, there's any cab lighting switch on? I can, but it was killing the frame rate. But we'll turn on the cab light again. Yeah, it's a bit dark, this scenario. I think the next one's in the day, isn't it, Adam? Your scenario. I think it's daytime. InsideAgameR's new channel, not my proudest moments, coming soon. I should make a documentary for you guys.
My 21st was in Afghanistan, in a compound in Nowzat. Have a bad birthday.
What the hell are you doing there? Oh, Stephen. I thought it was you, Adam. I was like, what the hell? Okay, this is interesting. Now the brakes don't want to work. They've worked all the way throughout. Okay.
If you go beyond 40%, you go into air brakes, which don't really do much. But don't go beyond 44.
Do not ask why there were two girls. Two girls where? I think on my 18th I was in the shots at night. I swear I left the club with two girls. You're too drunk to remember. Last time I was in Manchester, actually, I took my dad to Manchester.
That's virtually all I do in GTA, just chug vodka until I wake up in a hospital.
Okay, next stop is
his sister.
West Dulwich. You were serving in the Majesty's Corps of Royal Engineers. Huh. One was his mum, the other was his sister. Last time we did a challenge to see how many people we can run over in 20 minutes. Oh, what's that on? Yeah, I don't really play GTA. I used to a little bit when I was on the Xbox. I used to play a little bit with my chef mates, but we just used to go around just trying to kill people. I suppose that's all you do, really, isn't it? Yeah, it's got a bit insane now with all this roleplay stuff you can do. You can do so much with it now, but it's way past me.
Hey, did this train have a buffet car for the sandwich?
Hmm? What was that? The buffet car?
Yeah.
How do I get into it?
Does it have one?
I don't know if this one has one. So we'll have a look. Hang on. Oldest daughter has a mod where she is a police officer. I caught her pulling someone over for speeding the other day. yeah, there's a lot now with this roleplay stuff with it. It's mental.
Hey, Kevin. Copy. On the Chatham Main Line going to Victoria in the new slammer.
Oh, I love the sounds. The squealing of them brakes is so nice. Kevin McCarthy, hello mate, welcome. We're looking at the old 411. This was actually a train that I'd be on when I was growing up, a lot.
Yeah, I have no real connection to slammers because I was born in 2000 and they were withdrawn in 2005. So farmers operate in the south, I live in the north, so I wouldn't have seen one anyway.
Yeah,
I think they're really cool things.
These were all I remember growing up. These are all that passed the stations when I was a kid.
2000. Yes, when everyone thought every computer was going to kill everyone.
2000. Chapping 2000, that's it. I have socks older than you. I probably have socks older than him too.
When you have 21-year-old socks?
I never throw away socks.
Did I have like a million holes in them?
Probably. Then you put on 2 pairs.
Just one.
Well, sometimes being a bus driver, sometimes like your feet get cold in the winter on the buses. So I always put on 2 pairs of socks. I also like to take my shoes off and drive without my shoes on.
Because I'm from the north and I was tight git.
A good pair of socks will last a lifetime. Yeah, well, I buy most of my socks on Primark, so you're lucky if they last you 6 weeks.
Special giveaway for members only. Transport Fever 2. Membership's only £9.90.
That's last month, so I've already given that away now. I need to change that. Yeah, channel members have a special role in the Discord. They get their own special giveaway every month. It's like I suppose a better title than what my other giveaways are. And they get special emojis and stuff that they can use on the stream. I think I've got some train one there, guys, haven't I? I'll have a look at them now.
I can't wait to play Transport Fever 2. Like build up my own massive network and watch the frame rates slowly die.
Well, I don't know, did that kill my PC the other night or not? Apparently there is a bit of a bug with it that comes with the game, that it does kind of freeze sometimes like that. But yeah, no, it's good fun. I just don't understand it well enough. I just lost too much money too quick. Oh, there you go. Stephen Bradley showing you some of the emojis you got. I think there's Mind the Gap there as well, Stephen, isn't there? For the trains.
When I got to Houston and I fell asleep in a gay bar, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I can't tell.
There we go. Richard's put the whole selection available at the moment. I actually have more emojis for you guys, but I can't actually add more until there's more members. It's a real stupid trait of YouTube. There you go. Look, everyone's showing you my lovely emojis.
Yeah, Twitch is more built for streaming. Because I can get Nightwalk work better with Twitch than I can with YouTube.
Yeah. I have to change my stuff there. Artful, hello. No worries, mate. Nice for you to pop in. I'll put the profile up for the ETS on Sunday on the channel there, Artful, in the Discord if you want it. If you're around. I didn't realise this scenario was pretty much in the dark all the way around, because like on his picture it's in the daytime, so I assumed it was going to be in the daytime.
And one day I went from having 2 girls to 40 men with me. Is that in his personal record?
So one day I went from having 2 girls to 40 men with me. Hey, nothing wrong with gay bars. My best mate in Australia was gay. Is there any way you can hear the alarms outside of the cabin? Not really, no, unfortunately. Well, not that I know of, unless Adam knows a trick or two.
Some trains can do it, mainly AP stuff. Speaking of pacey, if you open up the guards or second man window, you can hear the AWS. Also, I like in the Class 90 and other AP trains, you can have visual alarms, which are good enough. I can just turn the DSD off because DSD is annoying.
Whatever floats your boat, lad. I'll try and make it Sunday. Got something to do, it's a pain. No worries, mate. Look, it is what it is. Try and get as many as we can. We will see. We have to get Adam on the trucks. Get him trucking with us on the stream every now and again.
Well, I don't have a driver's license, so I just end up crashing into everything I see.
Can't be as bad as Spaghetti Raver. Whoa. Are you sure you didn't go to a Trump rally? Oh, don't get him going on Trump. He loves Trump.
Yes, his profile picture on Discord is Trump. I was doing the Edinburgh to Glasgow outside watching the scenery and didn't notice the alarms went off. Eventually brakes went off twice. I'm sure the 170. Were you driving 170? EP. I think the 170 has visual alarms that you can put on.
I think he was driving along but looking on the outside, and he didn't see the alarms going off like I tend to do quite a lot. Oh, this is a tight platform, Brixton.
Well, at least the 170 has like God tier brakes.
Yeah, well, there is absolutely no lights at this train station. What the hell? It is black as black could be, Brixton.
I think there was a blackout.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? There's not a single light on anywhere. Supposed to be 7 in the morning. I don't know. Can you turn the lights on and off on the scenario editor, or what? Or is it just...
I think it's glitched. Yes, it's full of them.
It's a grand irony that Brixton is laggy even in this. Yeah. Okay, next up is our final stop in the 411. We are going to London, Victoria, platform 3. Hopefully.
For Train Simulator, I'm awake to use 170 from Edinburgh to Arbroath to Kirkcaldy using 170 to 195. Is that my scenario you're driving?
No, I think that's what we're doing now next though, isn't it? We go to... I don't think he then goes to Kilcaddy. I don't know, do you? I can't remember.
Yeah, that scenario is Edinburgh to Kirkcaldy. Kirkcaldy?
Yes, that is. Okay, it is one of yours. Racist. Who's being racist? It wasn't me.
Wasn't me either. I just say NTS is laggy.
No, I said that Brixton. I won't repeat what I just said because I know what I said now. Yeah, didn't sound great now thinking about it. But the whole train simulator has just gone black. I've never seen it so dark in my life.
That's because farmers have awful headlights.
Hang on, what's that red light for? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not mine. Alright.
I like doing scenarios. I like doing my scenarios in current time. So you left Edinburgh at precisely 9 o'clock in real time. I think what yes is that it's a bit laggy, so if it's like 10 past 9 in real time, be like 5 past 9 in game.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually ever seen a route this dark. This is really weird. It was dark driving in South London last night on the 456. Huh.
If you turn dynamic lighting off, it will be completely pitch black. You can't see anything at all.
I suppose it's like what Gun Bixley said. We don't need to worry about going around in circles, do we?
Check my Discord profile picture. Oh, thanks. AP456 is something I need to get in a few months. I think out of all of AP's products, the 456 is definitely the one I've used the least.
456. I think I've got that one myself. I don't think I've done much with it. Most of my scenarios are only based on what Adam has and what Adam does. I do have some other bits and pieces, but yeah.
I like the sound of the 170. It's awesome, especially when you're on the outside view. It also sounds great. I think the best sounding train from AP is Pacer.
I think the Pacer is the best train on the game.
Exactly, like if you had like a tier list of trains in TS, AP's Pacer is definitely like SSS tier.
456 is a nice one. Brendan, yeah, Brendan, you haven't done any trains in a while. We need to get you on the old trains again as well. Unfortunately, I couldn't showcase this train too much because it's been so bloody dark. There's no point even going on the outside. It still looks nice, but...
I'm getting better in TS, and I'm actually finishing a scenario with plus points, not negative ones. Are you doing like a career scenario? Yeah, most people in the TS community don't really care about careers because the points in TS, they mean absolutely nothing. Just bragging rights.
I'm getting better in TS now, actually. Finishing a scenario and plus points, not negative points. Oh, nice, mate. I tend to get the odd negative, depending how many times I've spad. Yeah, I'm gonna get done for speeding here now. Whoops.
After gave my scenario to go. It's really do, they take a very long time to make. Does this thing have wings? You can make it have wings. Flying train.
F1 Racer Dan, does this? Yeah, not doing wings tonight. We're on the old British trains today. Did three nights in a row on the plane, so I thought we better do something different for a night.
When I get my PC done, you can make a midway scenario. Actually, I think the first thing I'll do is make a Pacer scenario to Hastings. Like a massive convoy with every single livery that it comes with. That'll be cool.
Until today, on the full London to Brighton, when I thought my screen said 30 and it was 90. Oops. Yeah, some of the scenarios, they can be pretty damn long.
I think about London Brighton is it's not very far. It's only 50 miles. I think
A lot of stops.
Victoria to Brighton is an hour, 55 minutes, depending where you stop. But if you want to make a scenario from London to Brighton, it takes ages because you have to do Victoria with the southern and the southeastern. Then you have to do Clapham, which is a pain in the ass by itself. They have to use Croydon, where the trains come from London Bridge, and then all the trains to Gatwick, like Thameslink. And then Brighton isn't really that bad.
And guys, we have lights.
That's all already. That's quick.
Let's hope you're better at stopping this than you're at landing the Dash 8. Well, the funny thing is, Dan, you missed the night before Actually, it was my first ever flight with the Dash 8, and when I bounced 3 times off the runway, I also did a donut, but managed to stay straight in the end, so you actually missed the good stuff. But there we go, guys. This is the end of this scenario, the first one of the evening on the 411 AP. This is obviously on ATS, if any of you want to download it for free. This is the 649 from Bromley South to London Victoria, X Network South East. Any of you want to play it? Good little scenario. Bit dark for my liking. I don't mind night scenarios, but when the train has no lights, I just can't see anything.
Yeah, it was created by Benappltre. Benappltre is actually one of the more recent CS creators. But I think the story with Benappltre is that he lost his job because of COVID.
Yeah.
And instead of just doing absolutely nothing, he decided to take up scenario creation.
There you
I
go.
think without he would have had no clue what to do. Much like most people in chat.
Okay, next one is one of Mr. Adam Haigh scenarios on the 5 circle in Edinburgh line. It's the 170, I believe. There we go. We'll give that one a try. Yeah, Kevin, it's a nice little scenario. Like I said, it's a little dark for my liking. It's alright if you had a train that, you know, had lights. I don't mind the night so much, but like, even for some reason, London was just so dark. I don't know why.
I think your lighting glitched out.
Hey, it was a good deal. 5 landings for the price of 1. Is it easy once you get the hang of it? What are we talking about now, Spaghetti Raver? I'm already a bit lost.
Am I going to be a regular occurrence?
Hey, Stephen Bradley, I've just seen what you put. Questionable. No one watches my streams for perfection. There is no perfection here. Watch me balls this up. Yeah, we need Adam to get his PC sorted because we need scenarios.
Hey, PC Specialist said my PC should be built around February 12th. I should get it by the 15th, maybe. And
Oh, you might even get a Valentine's with your PC.
yeah, thanks for giving us 700 quid. Here's a box of chocolates.
Yeah. I've always wanted to try train sim, to be fair, a bit different to flying. Yeah, look, I do anything kind of transport related, Dan. That's my kind of theme for the channel. Anything transport related is what we go for. Morning, prepare to train here at Edinburgh before heading north. Your departure from here is 0900. Press F1 for your scenario briefing. On this snowy morning, you're in charge of the service 1L57 from Edinburgh to... Where are we going to? How do we say it?
Bro. I just found out, bro.
Departing at 9 as far as Kirkcaldy. Your attraction today is the class 17395. Press F7, F8 to change your destination. Okay, we can do all that in a second. So let's go on the outside then. Let's change our lights here. There we go. Ah! There we go. Lovely jubbly. Open the doors. Train into forward. Lots of 170s down here. I do like a good 170. And it is very snowy out here in Edinburgh. Oh, what button did I press there?
I
158.
look outside on the right of things 2D because Duckhead are lazy.
I'm waiting for you to try it on the road, and it's effing steering. Artful, yeah. Aerosoft sent me a care package, and that was part of their care package. I have actually got it reskinned for Simply Connect, but yeah, the steering is iffy. It's like driving on ice. It's a bit weird. You have a green bottle, half of it is becoming visible. Oh, it's the label. The label's green. Yeah. Dan, I'm just a sucker for sim games. Yeah, look, I tend to go for anything transport related, and then during the day, I just kind of play any games that the devs give me. I play mainly simulation, anything simulation. But what I do is for my streams, I try to stick with my planes, trains, trucks, and buses. And then during the day, I just send out a video now of whatever's kicking around.
Yeah, my channel is just trains in. I want to do more trains IRL, but COVID.
Okay, next stop is Haymarket. Gotta love the sound of a 180, guys. 180, 170. Let me know if it's a bit loud, because I know that the 170 can be a bit loud on stream.
Yeah, the hero content. Acceleration is a bit crap, but the breakthrough is good.
Oh, I love the 170. It's gonna be great with the TS train controller as well, don't you think?
I don't think the AP 170 is compatible with that, as well
Really?
as every other AP product. It says on the product page, it is not compatible with third-party controllers.
Over the last 12 months, I turned into a right train spotter. I'm not sure if it's healthy.
While transporting, it does get you outside, so there's an advantage to it.
What's that? I do like the 170 myself.
On the 170 EP webpage, it says, please note, this pack is not compatible with any external controllers, such as the Xbox or Raildriver. So only mouse and keyboard.
Man, not even for the new Alan Thompson one, though.
I'll accept that.
Damn. Are we getting to fly the best flight simulator at work soon, and my 6-month check is due? Yeah, but it's nice to fly one in real life. Adam is a spaghetti.
Oh.
Stephen Bradley, it does work with the AP one though. Well, this is the AP 170. He did a stream with it recently.
I think what I mean is by compatible, I think they mean supported. I think what that means is you can use it with Raildriver, but if it doesn't work, they're not going to do anything about it because it's third party.
Are you going to get this train controller, Adam?
Do you mean Alan's?
Yeah.
It is very expensive and my desk is tiny. But probably not.
Yeah, for me, my biggest thing is that it depends, because my desk is quite high, so it depends how big it is. I'd have to make a bracket for it to go low. That'd be the only thing for me. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll wait for it to come out and see what other people are saying and how many trains it's going to work with, and before I make any decisions on it.
Yeah, I think Alan's goal is to make it compatible with every single train. Yes.
Yeah, that's cool. It depends. Like I said, it depends how I have to see the dimensions and stuff, because for me, like I said, my desk is quite high, so I don't know how it would. I don't know, it'd be like up here or not. We'll have a look. We'll wait for it to be out for a little while. Probably it's probably already pre-ordered and sold out anyways. Okay, welcome to Haymarket Platform 2.
I think Alan said the PBC should be out by the end of February.
Yeah, that's what he said in the stream, wasn't it? Oh, Racer Dan are actually in the simulator. Oh yeah, yeah. Brett was talking about that the other day as well, because Brett was in the simulator because he'd been a long time off. Oh, nice, mate. Perfect on Discord. We'd love that. AP stuff hasn't worked on Raildrive since the first enhancement pack started. That Raildrive piece of kit's an expensive piece of kit. Yeah, there is a software thing that comes with the controller. Thought I'd have a nice evening setting up vertical dual monitor stand, but oh no, how wrong. Screws and more screws. Oh. Southern Transport, hello mate, welcome. Next stop is Edinburgh Gateway at 9:10.
Oh, you'll be going past the Haymarket Depot. I think I'm saying 158, 170, 156 HST. But I don't think you'll see most of that because you don't have the stopping. The Paul East Coast Main Line. I think King's Cross Edinburgh is about 5 hours.
Yeah, I'll do that one day. I'll pick up that route and I will do the whole way with the merger one day, but yeah, 5 hours, wow. F1 Racer Dan, I haven't found you on the show yet. Is Dan your real name? Yeah, Brett has limitations. He's not allowed to release too much stuff about who he works for because they're a bit strict on since 9/11 and stuff, so yeah.
Haymarket with 158, 170s, 158s. Pick up a HST at the end.
I've never been to Scotland.
I think the only lines I've been on in Scotland are Edinburgh to Glasgow via Carstairs and Glasgow to Edinburgh via Pocket. 170. Well, I think I've also done Glasgow Central to Kilwinning in 380.
I have done the whole Aberdeen, London, King's Cross at 7.5 hours. Is that real life or on the simulator? Pretty uncontractable as I don't use FB or LinkedIn or anything. Yeah. Yeah, he's alright. He is allowed to mention some stuff. Brett. They actually are changing the policies who he works for though. They are changing his policies, so he is he might be documenting a little bit in the cockpit and stuff for us, which would be quite nice. But we'll see. We'll take it all with a pinch and salt at the moment. Top entry from Cobra. If you're technically minded, AP products can be got working with Raildriver. Beautiful country. Yeah, everyone tells me that Scotland's basically like Ireland, but a bit more modern. That's what people always tell me. Oh, real life. Well, that's a long time on the train in real life. Why does everybody stop at Edinburgh? The pretty bit is in the north of the country. You operate pretty strict. Yeah, look, I'd say like what Brett says to us, 9/11 since then, I think people have been a lot more. I mean, I remember before then, when I was younger, like, we used to go into the cockpit in Ryanair, and I remember sitting on the captain's lap, even holding the plane. So, once upon a time, we were allowed to do that kind of stuff. Did you ever watch 7,500? No.
Highlands of Scotland are a different league entirely. Yeah, the Highlands, they are very scenic. I've never been there in real life.
Yeah, but Ireland have their own. Ireland have their own thing. It's not really Highlands we have here, but we got some nice stuff. I think we're more rural, which is nice.
Yeah, England is just mainly town, countryside, town, countryside, town, countryside, city.
We've got 5 for posting comments on procedures on Instagram. Yeah, I suppose they don't. It's like starting a bus. Like, the Sims don't actually show you all the buttons that you need to press to start a bus, because I think they want to kind of keep that stuff secret, so people don't, like, when we disappear from the bus, they don't get hijacked or taken away. Like, there's I think there's stuff like that, same kind of category. No one wants someone to jump in a plane or try and hijack a plane and try and fly the bloody thing. Are you a bus driver? Yes, James Gregory, I am a real life bus driver. Did you ever watch those air crash investigations? Yeah, I watch them all the time. That's where I get my tips from for when I do my landings on stream. Air crash investigation. Always pilot error. Always. Why do you think I'm so good at crashing? It is always pilot error. They panic. To be fair though, when everything's buzzing like crazy like that, I can understand why they probably panic. Okay, welcome to Edinburgh Gateway Platform 2. I tend to not really watch this kind of programs. Yeah, I can imagine. Robbo, hello, we're back. Do you drive MMCs? No, I mainly drive coaches. Basically, the operator I work for is the largest operator in Ireland. We do have city work and coach work, but I mainly do expressway work. But we have the street deck Gem 3s here. MMCs are coming. There are some in Dublin now, but yeah. Has anyone recognised you from YouTube when boarding your bus? No, I'm not that popular on YouTube. Next stop is Inverkeithing.
Yeah, 9:23.
That man voice spooks me out. Oh no, I don't mind it. Yeah, that's where that's where I get all my tips from for my flying air crash investigations. Yeah. Nothing worse than a stall sound, I bet. I bet when you're up there and everything starts flashing in a plane, I'd probably crap my pants too, to be fair.
Evening, Harvey Young. I'm on the 5 circle in a turbo star, going to Cuckolby.
And Harvey Young, hello mate, welcome. Is it still the train simulation weekend, isn't it? Or Dovetail? Is that going on now? Celebration-y thing?
I don't know. Yeah, it's basically just like a glorified sale.
Alright. What day is it today? Friday. Ah, Roy is doing the new Train Sim 2 route, isn't he? Laser, was it Laser today or Laser yesterday? I can't remember now.
I think the Top Eastern High Speed comes out February.
I've never had stall fingers crossed. I've had a minor tail strike though. Yeah, I was on an A380 going to Singapore and we had a tail strike badly. I actually crapped my pants on that. That scraping noise is dreadful.
Yeah, the only planes I flew are in Kerbal Space Program. I can fly a plane just as long as it was made, just as long as it's made flyable.
Yes, all weekend they showed the Southeastern High Speed today at 7 PM. Was it any good? I didn't see any, obviously. I was doing other bits. I loaded up Train Sim World 2 today, and I still say it's not a new game. It's just an update to Train Sim World. Yeah, look, of course, there's always just an update. If I'm honest, they're not that dangerous. What, tail strikes? Yeah, but when you're a passenger on a plane, and the weird thing about an A380 is it's such a slow takeoff. Like you wouldn't believe that the plane would even get in the air, and next thing all you hear is this. You do crap your pants a little bit. I'm friendly with a bus driver, and when I jump on, he lets me set up the destination signs and the ticket machines, and I'm only 15. Yeah, I wish some people would come and be more helpful at my work. I have survived the plane crash. Wow. Mark Wood, hello mate, welcome. My daughter had a few deaths. What? My daughter had a few deaths on a plane with Emirates. Now you can do at 38,000 feet. Oh, what? Like people actually died? Yeah, you know, I'd be quite lucky at work as well. There's a lot of bus drivers I used to work with. People die on the buses and stuff. It's horrible. It's awful. Got an email saying TSW2 is 12. Wait, oh, down to £12, 50% off. Is it? Is that just for the basic route though? I will get Train Sim World 2 for the channel eventually. I'm in no rush, to be honest with you. I prefer Train Sim, but Eventually, because I do want to just do the underground. It's the only route I want, really.
Yeah, I have no real interest in the world. Unlike TS 2021, Chasing World lacks like a proper scenario editor. Because if you want to use like a route editor in Chasing World, it's same as like third party contract or something because Chasing World uses the Unreal Engine, which is owned by Epic Games. You have to sign like a weird contract with Dovetail.
Oh, hang on. Something's going on here now. Yeah, I have automatic barriers working now, so please, boards are now dynamic now. A few changes to towns to raining and drilling stations at present day. Oh, I didn't have to stop there, no. Oh no, but we're supposed to slow down.
We're going over the Forth Rail Bridge.
We are at full speed. Gonna lose my license for speeding on the bridge.
I've seen the Forth Rail Bridge in real life. It's an amazing bridge. An amazing piece of engineering.
Train looks so small, doesn't it? Crazy. I once had someone have a major seizure, had to divert. Probably basic route, didn't really read the email in depth. Yeah, but look, the basics all I want anyways. I'll have a look on Steam. Is it on Steam where it's dropped the price on? It was a tenner. Yeah, if it's on Steam I might pick it up because I only want the underground really. I can't remember what flight it was, but it was the one that crashed into Heathrow Airport. Don't really remember any of them. EA Flight 38. Stephen Bridley, in for tea and biscuits, yeah. I cross it every time I go to the south and it's an amazing bridge. Yeah, it is pretty stunning.
I will never fight in real life again. Too many bad fights. Last time I was on a plane was from New York to Manchester. I think it was an A320, maybe. Thomas Cook. It was a nice fight. It was 5 hours.
I would never fly in real life again. Had too many bad flights. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I did see it right well on the pictures. It did look good. And I also love the ScotRail livery, I must admit. I just had a look on Steam. TS21 Deluxe Pack is now only $7.99 and comes with the London to Birmingham route, so I might pick it up. Yeah, you might as well. It's actually fixed now. They've done a couple of updates and it's a hell of a lot better than it was.
Yeah, for some reason the Pendolino doesn't tilt. Neither does the Voyager.
Yeah, I did notice that when I used it the other day actually. I did notice it wouldn't tilt. Harvey Young, 10 subs away from 4.1k. No, I think I've crossed it now, mate. I just think it doesn't load up. I can't actually see it. I think I was on 4,101 before I started streaming. Whitmer is flying, seeing how I can't fly a plane. Yeah, that doesn't help either. Oh, I was speeding again, guys. Less chat, more driving.
You can talk and drive, just make sure you don't crash into anything.
My problem is that my second screen, I have to turn my head away from the screen. That's why I always miss things. Whitmer, you gained over 100 subs in the time I've been watching you, which is roughly 2 weeks. Yeah, I go up and down. I average about 10 subs a day-ish. But most of them are only here for the flight stuff, so you don't see many of them kicking around when it comes to the other sims, unfortunately. Mainly only if it's Microsoft Flight Simulator as well. That's kind of where my channel's fallen into, really. I've got many
Okay,
things.
new drinking game. Every time it gets a speed warning. I think we'll all get alcohol poisoning.
Every time I spad, I have to down a pint. I'd be pissed as a fart. Got many things planned
Like,
after
every
the
time-
pandemic. Yeah, the one thing I have, well, once the pandemic ends, but not the pandemic, but once I'm cleared fit for work again, I do plan to make vlogs of me working, driving the bus routes. So that is something that will come. I just can't tell you when I'm going to be cleared for work. Still not cleared on my shoulder and my neck. And yeah, I don't really know. I don't really have a return date in mind. It's whenever the doctors clear me. So it could be 3 months, could be 6 months, could be 3 weeks. It could be anything. I have to get cleared by the doctors here, then I have to go to my work doctor, and they have to clear me fit for work as well. So I don't know yet. We could be a little while away before that, but that will be coming. New drinking game only costs about 15,000 to do a private pilot's license. It doesn't cost that much. The other plan for this year was that I was going to start doing my flying lessons. But obviously with COVID, unfortunately, all the airports, all the local airports to do the training shut down. And until they reopen again, now here in Ireland, you can only do from March till October because of the winds and the rain, they won't let us fly. So unfortunately, unless COVID sorts itself out, that might not happen this year either. But that was a plan, and I was going to document me doing that as well. Do you have to pass medical to drive buses? Yes. I work for the state, which is the government, and they're very strict on health and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, you do need, every 5 years I have to have a medical done to keep my bus license.
I watch every stream. I look forward to 8:15. Nice stream to watch and engage in while playing your own games, or in today's case, building. We're not building, we're driving.
No, he's building. He's trying to build his frames for his dual monitors, I believe.
I like a second monitor, but my desk is too small.
Yeah,
That's got like a really tiny monitor.
I've got quite a small desk, but I picked up, so basically I got my normal screen, and then I picked up a cheap Amazon one for 60 quid, and it's only like 18 inches, but it's just perfect to have the chat on that side, and any other bits and pieces I want, and then I just have the game on the main side, and I just have it, they're kind of tucked into each other. It's a bit tight, but it works. I will look forward to seeing you doing your videos of the bus journeys. Yep, I've got many routes. I don't know how I'll edit them down and stuff, because obviously I do long distance, so generally most routes can be up to 4 hours going one way. But yeah, they're definitely going to come, Kevin. I promise you, that is my biggest plan for the channel this year. I just don't know when I'm going to be cleared back for work. I generally thought I'd be back to work by December, and the doctor's like, not a chance. So it's a tough one. It's and with COVID, it's hard to get appointments to see specialists. I'm supposed to see a specialist for my shoulder and my neck. When will that happen? Who knows? So yeah, so at the moment you guys are my full-time job. Not a bad job.
I'm hoping the job market will go back to normal so we can get a graduate role to pay off my student debt.
Southern Transport, are you a coach driver? I drive both. Basically, our company has city routes and the long distance. Basically, Bus Éireann is like the only carrier. Like, you guys can have many carriers in one town. We only have one for literally like the whole country apart from Dublin. Dublin have their own service, but for the rest of the country, my company, Bus Éireann, we run basically the country. There's no competition. We are the bus carrier, so we have all of them. And I can change my board, so basically I can pick what I want to do. If I want to do city work, mixed work, long distance work, you can choose what you want to do. I prefer coach driving. I just prefer the open road a bit more than the stop start every 30 seconds. When you do a 12-hour day, stop starting all day long, trust me, it's enough to grind anyone. Your doctors be like, I am about to end this man's whole career. Well, if they ended my career from bus driving, that's fine, because his insurance owned up full liability, so they'll be paying me a huge payout if I can never go back to work, so happy days. But it won't happen. I will be cleared to work. I've just got problems with the muscles and stuff, the tendons and all that kind of bits and pieces now, and it's just a matter of getting them sorted, but when is the question. Yeah, look, it's tough, but like I said, the only good thing is his insurance took full liability very early on, so they paid for everything, and you know, everything's working out quite nicely in that sense. There's about 8 different companies in London fighting for routes. Yeah, see, that's all about tender from the government. You see, when our government tender routes, we get them all because we're pretty much the only carrier that have the buses and the manpower to do it. So we always get the contracts. Nope, couldn't do it. I've only ever done coach. Yeah, the stop start. Look, don't get me wrong. Occasionally it's nice to have a break from the long distance and be in the city for a couple of hours. But yeah, it can grind on you after a couple of weeks. It's nice to be able to mix it up. But yeah, the ding, 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 ding. Then when you got the school kids on, they're just pressing the buttons and all the way for 20 miles. Same applies here in Northern Ireland. Yeah. So yeah, so it's nice. I like what we do.
Well, it's a good thing that trains don't have bells. Otherwise you're not going insane.
I hope they ever got to jail time. I know that the guards were after him and they were pursuing him, so I don't know. I did my statement and that was it. I was actually, you know, like I said, I crashed outside a school and the school was finishing. So in that sense, there was plenty of witnesses. So it all worked out nice in that way. The government don't tender the routes. Transport for London do. They tender the routes 5 to 7 years. Yeah, we do the same. We get 5-year tenders here, basically. But nobody can compete with bus airing, you see, because you have to put in X amount of, you know, you got to be able to show you can get the manpower, the buses. We have everything, and we're the only ones that have it, so we dominate the market. We do let some routes go out, and some small companies might pick up one route out of the whole city. It'd be a private company of some sort, but that'd be it. You would we don't drop routes. Spaghetti Raver, why does that not surprise me? What you're saying there? I've seen you drive the trucks.
Yeah, between here and Kirkcaldy, you will come up with, I think it's called, I think it's a lake. You can get some really nice screenshots with the representative reflecting in the lake. So I think this route is also literally full of cruiser assets. So many buses. Yeah, that's not very surprising.
Every stop I pressed the buttons and did things I regretted. I wouldn't kick you off. What I would start doing is just not stopping. I'd just keep going. And then the next lady will come up to me and say, "Oh, that's my stop." I say, "Well, sorry." You tell the dick upstairs to stop doing it, and I'll stop. What am I drinking tonight? We are drinking O'Hara's Irish Pale Ale, dry hopped IPA. Nice.
I've got black cherry.
Most people know that I always have a beer on the stream. We always have a look what we got. Either mate, thanks again for your help today. The buzz, no worries, mate. Absolutely no problem at all. Mate, at Ulster, you do that TransLink will issue you a banning order. Yeah, see, they're very good here. If I knew it was you pressing the button, I would just refuse to pick you up, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'd just drive past you every day. Would not care. I just nice to drink water. Nothing wrong with water. I should probably drink more water in my life. I should. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but I should.
I'm on water because my kids are still up.
I'm on H2O because the 2 kids are up. Too much water will kill you. That's probably a well-known quote too. It is the truth.
Yeah, it's called drowning.
Amazing way they think water's so good for us, but you know, Glenn Bixley's right. Too much water will kill you. Once I played so effects on memes on a bus, I played a meme where a guy coughed loudly and the people looked behind them quickly. I also met some transport enthusiasts that day on the bus. Yeah, look, I don't generally care. So when I drive the buses in the city, what I tend to do is have my earphones in and I listen to podcasts. So I haven't got a clue what you guys are doing. If the button lights up on the dash, I'll stop. That's about it. I generally don't care about the noise on the bus. The best one's when you do Friday nights and you're going into town, you have all the kids upstairs and you see them all standing up trying to dance and show off to the girls, then you heavy foot the brake and you just watch them all tumble like Skittles. That's my favourite thing to do. And they can't complain about you because they shouldn't be standing while driving. It's a well-known fact, it's actually illegal to stand on a double-decker on the top floor while driving, while moving.
Don't you need to hear the rolls like sirens?
Someone's wrote something along there. I think once a bus driver kicked me off the bus for talking loudly since a Karen was having a go at me sitting in the front. Kevin, who are you laughing at? Yeah, the Friday and Saturday nights and the kids, they all get on. And you know what they do? They come up to the bus driver and they all go, "Child, please," with the bottle of vodka hiding in their coat and the fags hanging out everywhere. And you do it, but like I said, they go up the top there and they start banging and dancing and singing, and then all of a sudden, you just heavy brake. Oh, there was a squirrel. And you just watch them all tumble down. It's brilliant. She thought her kids had more rights than me. Well, actually, when it comes to sitting at the front of the bus, especially the coaches, if there are annoying kids around me, I force them into the middle because actually, kids aren't supposed to sit in the front of coaches or at the front seat because obviously, if I crash, they're going to go through the window pretty quickly. So actually, I tell them that they have to sit down by the middle, and they don't like it. But it's only if they're annoying and they're loud, or the ones that sit on their phone when you're trying to drive. There's nothing worse. Just the thought of them tumbling. Oh, it's brilliant! And you see all the bottles coming flying down the stairs. They've all dropped their beers. They're all upset. It's pretty it's pretty evil, but pretty funny. But you know, they'll take the piss. They're like, "Oh, child, please." Now the one thing as a bus driver is you can't question a child. So if they say a child fare, you give them the child fare. I don't question anybody anyways, but. But then they go upstairs with all their bottles and you can hear them bouncing on the top of your head on a double decker, like proper stamping.
Have you ever caught anyone having a bit of how did you father?
No, I haven't. There's too many cameras on buses now. That's no antennas watching people duck and panic at the lights when you turn left Oxford Street. Yeah, yeah, with the mirrors. Sometimes the buses do get very close there. Yeah, I'm one of these drivers. I don't question nobody. As soon as, you know, even when you get to the bus stop, you see the guy there, and you can see he's trying to think of the story he's going to give me, that his brother's going to be at the other end and petty and all this kind of stuff. As soon as they just start talking, I just tell them to sit down. You know, the rules of a bus driver is you don't leave no one behind. You know, why would you? You know, what if your kid was out there stranded and he had no money to get home? Even if he had money or not, it's not my. I don't know his situation. But you take him. And when it comes to kids, I don't question it. As long as they got a ticket, if an inspector came on the bus, it's not my problem. You don't question children. And as far as the company's concerned, I've done my job. I've sold a ticket, so yeah, we don't question nobody. There's no point. Once the driver slammed on the brakes and 10 people fell. Yeah, but look, if they're upstairs and standing up, they shouldn't be doing that. But like I said, you'd only do it with the kids. Got a few in the crap on the Venties.
Have you ever driven a bendy bus?
No, they're gone. They were catching fire and all kinds of stuff, weren't they? They were having serious issues. I never got to drive a bendy bus. Fortunately.
Yeah, Manchester had bendy buses, but they were withdrawn. I would just have double deckers and such.
Yeah, I think the bendy buses were catching fire. There was a big problem with them for a long time. Buses that make crazy turns around corners is mind blowing. Yeah, you know, the steering The steering on buses now, look, they turn on a penny. The Volvos and stuff, the short wheelbases, you know, they can turn literally anywhere now. They're pretty good, to be fair. You still have some bendies there in Belfast, do you? Well, didn't know that. Is that Ulster bus, is it?
I love seeing your school buses now and seeing other year 7s trying to impress the kids.
I will know if I ever go to Ireland, I can walk onto a bus with my Volker and ask for a child ticket and drink upstairs. Yep, not my problem. I didn't see the drink when you got on. I gave you some sort of ticket, and whatever you do upstairs is your own problem. The only person that can question you is an inspector. They have some sort of authority to ask for ID, but it's not my job. Like, it never caused me problems. You know what I mean? Wasn't that the Dawlish line that got washed away?
Yeah, in 2014. Even though the Dawlish seawall literally floods all the time. I think recently the Dawlish seawall, part of it got like washed away. I don't know if they've fixed it yet.
My local bus is the E200s, and they turn like, yeah, look, they're very small wheelbase, you see. They, you know, they'll literally turn on themselves. They're pretty good, those little things. Brighton has bendy buses too. Yeah, but the ones in London, I know a lot of them got withdrawn because there were huge technical issues with them. I know that.
Isn't that because London wasn't really built for bendy buses and it just kept getting in the way of stuff?
I don't think there's actually much seat capacity to a double-decker than a bendy bus anyways. You know, a double-decker you can cram on 120 to 140 people anyways. So, I don't think there's much advantage. The double-deckers, you know, I suppose it depends on bridges and stuff.
Yeah, but wouldn't a bendy bus be more of a pain in the arse to drive? Especially like reversing.
Your turning circles and stuff would be different. Bus drivers aren't supposed to, you know, the one thing they teach you is that, you know, you're not really supposed to reverse as a bus driver. You won't really ever reverse. You do sometimes, maybe if there's a coach station you have to reverse out or whatever, but you know, when you do your training, they're very like, you know, I mean, I don't mind reversing buses. Bendy buses, yeah, I mean, it'd be a bit awkward probably. I don't know. Fare invasion too, yeah, I don't question fare invasion if they just want to get on. If an inspector gets on, it's their own problem. I remember going to and from school sometimes. I'd take a longer route home and the bus was struggling up the hill and the driver slammed his foot on the pedal and the bus jet forward and we're missing a little bit there. Crash and kick down. Oh yeah, you gotta love a bit of that. The Gen 3s don't kick down very well, I must admit. The new ones that we got in the cities here, they don't really kick down very well. And when they do kick down, there's still no power in the bloody things.
Yeah, I don't really go on minibuses. Only trains and walking.
You're the train man. Going Dixie, what do you think of yesterday's game? Yeah, I thought it was really interesting actually. I watched it while I was editing. There's a lot to learn, I think. Like for me, I struggle with games like that, but it was good fun. Right bus are quite awful. Prefer Alexander Dennis over them. Yeah. When I was in year 7, York had some B7 RLEs, and I made the bus break down.
How? How did you make the bus break down?
Back in the day when you had to back open area jumping off, and that was great fun. Yeah, that's probably the most annoying thing with kids. They play with emergency exit and then the buzzers go off. Oh, bloody annoying actually, still to this day.
You shoved a banana in the exhaust. Why?
Surprised you can see the exhaust. In high school, some kids would open the back of the bus from the outside and press a button or something that disabled the bus. Yeah, there is a button on the rear of every bus. It's the emergency shut off. If you press the button, it turns the bus off. Yeah, sometimes the bus drivers do it to each other. when they're at stops and they're about to pull away, and you like say if you do a changeover, we might go down just as they're about to pull away. We'll just press the button for a bit of fun. Because we're not kids or anything. Yeah, it's the kill switch. Yeah, kids do it all the time. They think they're bloody funny. I realise now I started badly. Wondering if I should start again or not. I don't know. It depends if you're going to put it into a full-time thing. Maybe if you think there's better things you can do. Like I said, you were kind of learning on the whim yesterday. You were kind of just figuring it out. You're playing games how I play games. You know, there's at least 4 trains which have ZF gearboxes, which are also found on buses. Yeah, the ZF gearbox is probably one of the better gearboxes when it comes to buses as well. I like the ZF. Is it a pain to turn it back on after you kill the switch? No. You just turn off the ignition and turn it back on again. It's just annoying. That's all it is. It's just annoying.
Oh, cuckolding. It would have been nice if Dovetail extended the route from Edinburgh to what's the next stop?
Hey guys, welcome to Kilcaldy. That is the end of this scenario, I believe, isn't it, Adam? Yep.
Yeah, it's the end.
But this train.
It would be better.
Go on.
Yeah, it would be better if they extended the route from Edinburgh to Markinch. That's where more expresses stop.
When do you think Train Sim are going to stop making routes for this game version and only focus on Train Sim 2? When do you think that might happen?
Never.
You think? I think eventually they're going to stop. What routes are next in development? Do you know?
Don't think so. I don't think anything is going to happen. I haven't heard anything, any new releases.
Okay, so the final route today is a short one on the southwestern main line. Another one of Adam Haigh.
Although I did say that the creator of Suburban Glasgow has put the website back up, and he said he's working on a new version of Suburban Glasgow with the new one. If you don't know what Suburban Glasgow is, it's basically what's called Line North extended to Mulgai and Helensburgh.
And what do
you could do like?
Yeah, go on.
You could do like an entire run from Motherwell to Mulgai and Helensburgh and Barwick.
Hopefully they carry on the midline main south, and I know they're doing the far north line. Yeah, I'm watching these people as well on the Discord channel, the guys that are doing the Weymouth to London via Basingstoke, Winchester and all the way down. I'm excited for that. They've actually laid all the track now. They've started on some of the train stations, so that's quite exciting. Okay, one of Adam's cinematics will be taking the class 450.
Oh yeah, one more of the release is that Chasing TV Tom, he's working on the Cumbrian coast. I think he goes from Dowland to Preston.
BTG's making the cross city line.
How'd you hear that?
I don't know, Spaghetti Raver just said it. Morning, this is an empty train to Brokenhurst. Depart when ready. Press F1 for the scenario briefing. The next stop is Brokenhurst, arriving at 5:48. Scenario briefing. Morning driver, refer to AP class 450 enhancement pack manual to how to prepare the unit for departure. Okay, I think we're going to be okay. Just about, guys.
For the Cumbrian College, you'll start in Dowland, through Barrow Furnace, through Granger of Sands towards Carnforth, and then the West Coast Mainland of a Shap to Preston. Then you can switch to the Link and head towards Wigan.
There you
Hopefully
go.
someday someone does. Hopefully someday someone does like Wigan to Manchester. Newton Willows. Or some Manchester, because it needs more Manchester. Hopefully someone does the Powder Valley. Flying from Manchester Victoria to Leeds via Tobden. We already have all the stock, and it's a very scenic route. Well, mainly biomass. Also, if Dovetail did the route, they could do. If Dovetail did the Travel Valley, they could include the 195.
Kurt's very quiet. You're right. He is very quiet. Probably pissed again. Will I do a Train Sim World 2? Look, if I pick it up and it's only a tenner, I will do the Bakerloo line. I have done the underground on this, on the Met line. I did do a stream there a few weeks back. Not very well, but I did it. There's a lot more rules with the underground. It's quite actually tricky.
Actually, the thing about the Bakerloo line is that Dovetail didn't even do the signaling correctly. This is another one of my scenarios. Yep.
Yep.
Which one is?
This is actually one of the very early ones. I will tell you exact. 101. This was the very first one you made. One of the first packs. So yeah, this is one of the very first packs. If you want this, you have to go all the way back to the beginning.
That's one. Yeah, scenario pack 1, scenario 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I numbered them like that. It's like a Mario level. 1-1, 1-2, 1-5, 2-1, 2-5. I think the most recent one is 22-5.
My 450 sound seemed glitched. Maybe. I haven't driven the 450 in so long, I wouldn't really know. The interior sounds, can you hear it on the interior? Hang on, let's have a look. Yeah, I can hear them in the interior. I would love a tune to King's Cross. Can you do a Newcastle to King's Cross on this?
Yeah, on the leg.
Is this the AP one or the one that comes with the route? I think it's supposed to be the AP one, isn't it? This is the AP.
This is the AP one.
Yeah, my head's moving. Yeah, this is the AP version. I actually really like this route. There's just not loads you can do with it. That's the only problem with this one.
It would be nice if they actually include like Bournemouth Depot and Pool.
Hmm.
Maybe even Weymouth. But the stream has 1 dislike. I wonder who that could be.
Who knows? People don't realise, but actually dislikes do the same thing as a like. YouTube doesn't pick up that a like is a like and a dislike is a dislike. It picks it up as people interacting. It's just interaction. So the more you interact, the more I get pushed. So if you had 100 dislikes, it will do nothing. The only thing it would do is maybe put people off looking. Say if you were looking at the video and you see all them dislikes, you might be like, okay, I'm not going to watch that. It's going to be crap. But it'd actually push my video to more people. People don't understand the algorithm is very simple. People think just because they're doing something is bad, it's bad. It's not. Don't you dare say it, Spaghetti Raver. Zocklin, hello mate, welcome to the stream. We're on the last route of the day.
I think in one of my streams, I don't know what happened, maybe it's some bot, but the stream got like, it was like 100 dislikes. Then a few days later, YouTube corrected it, I think it was like 9 dislikes. Don't know what happened. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's why you don't worry about them. Yeah, Brendan Cross, do not worry about them. It's interaction. That's all that YouTube cares about. So, good or bad, and comments. That's why comments are important. That's how the algorithm works. The more people that comment, like, dislike, it shows people interacting with your video. So YouTube think, okay, we'll give you out more because there's adverts on that now. We're going to make more money. So the more money, see, the more adverts I share, the more money YouTube make. I get such a tiny cut of that. So people think dislikes are a bad thing. It doesn't do any harm to content creators. Need to call Father Frank to bring me more wine, yeah. Convoy is Sunday, Harvey. Sunday, not tomorrow, the next day. It is Friday today, isn't it?
It is Friday.
Yeah.
So I need to do like 65% to you and 45 to them. Think about that.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing that trends videos of high thumbs down. Yeah, exactly. Because YouTube will see that as in, well, hang on, people aren't liking it, but they're watching it, so they throw it out to more people. That's how YouTube algorithm works. Because they're getting their money off the cut of the, you know, if they share this advert X amount of times, they're getting paid this much money. Now, to content creators, we're getting pennies for their millions, if you know what I mean.
It's Saturday.
He's in New Zealand. He's in New Zealand, so yeah.
Okay. It's actually New Zealand. One to look up the time zone, and literally the first thing that Google recommended was New Zealand and then COVID. Thanks, Google.
Lewis Train should be joining if I actually get my dodgy USB. Yep. How does it work with the profile you linked? Can I drive my own truck? Harvey, basically we give you the truck. There's a truck there that's part of the company. But look, just drive whatever truck you want. Just bring your own profile if you want. It's okay. But most of the people that work that actually do the convoy with the Simply Connect, you all got your own trucks that are given to by me. This could be a thing. XC diverting via Woking and Staines and call it Clapham Junction, Kensington Olympia, and then Bournemouth to Manchester services and return. Stephen Bradley, what's it like being upside down? I do like the 450.
The only desire I've been on are the 350. Probably an 350 between Watford and Houston, and Carlisle to Piccadilly. No, before the 397s came in.
We're both upside down.
This straight to Brokenhurst.
Am I chasing yellows all the way down here or something?
Yeah, I met the scenario ages ago, so I don't remember what point it.
Only seen a handful of 450s when I went to Brighton a few years back. Yeah, I used to go down to Bournemouth quite a lot from Basingstoke, so obviously this would be what we'd always catch. Definitely the right side up. Last time I was upside down in February 2020. That's really great. Sure, look, send any scenarios you want and I'll play scenarios.
Is this quote okay?
Sending you DMs, apparently. What's your scenario on? Where is it?
What is that? It looks like Tunbridge, I think. Is that Tunbridge? They took me a picture of a yard somewhere. It was valid. Yeah, I think that would be Tunbridge. I think Tunbridge Yard is for like RHTP trains. Mainly 73s, 66s. Because if you've seen Jeff Marshall's most recent video, he did it in Tunbridge West Yard, which was full of Brotherhead treatment trains. We have RHCT, 66s, 73s, MPVs, those kind of things.
Started a series on my channel called Maniac Driver of OMSI. A bit like Transport Enthusiast.
Can you search whether 450s have ever been to Brighton? I don't know. I don't know enough.
No, you've got a red light. I thought I was chasing them quite well. Bugger.
If you search Class 450 Brighton into Google Images, this picture is 450 in Brighton.
Well, with balls.
It says Class 450, 450 All-in 7 is seen at exactly 11:25 on 31 December 2004, having toggled in with the Basingstoke to Brighton service. This is a formal diagram for Class 159 operation, but they subsequently went to Class 70 in 2000 and to 450 at David Glasspool. It's on Kent Rail. We have more pictures of Brighton. Yeah, the 319s that had
Finish my drink.
319s that had love livery.
Assume. I thought I was chasing this train quite well, so obviously we're waiting for him to leave the station here probably. Is there a way to link Trucksbook with Multiploe, or is it just pick up and go to the closest location? Brendan, if you just have your Trucksbook open while you do the jobs, it works. And I can still give you jobs on the Multiploe as well. That's what I did in the last one. I gave everybody a job going to the same place. You can link it to your Trucksbook, yes. No problem with X-Plane. I have no idea what to do. I really wanted to get flying today. What's going on with it?
Until the end of 2007, Southwest trains operated services to Brighton. Yeah, and so did cross country. They did like Brighton to Manchester trains. It was Brighton to Birmingham. And then nothing.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, it does link. So what happens on Sunday is I give everybody that I think that's coming to the stream, I give you a job. We're all going to the same place. Everyone has their load to pick up and meet at the same point.
Does it say mind the gap or something?
I just thought it was a good emoji. Mind the gap. Once I see him start moving, we'll go. Sinbad Wolf, hellos, mate.
I won the South Western Main Line. Oh, didn't you also want 166 scenarios?
Yeah, I couldn't really find any.
I was looking on APS and there seems to be like a massive lack of them. It's because the 166 is just crap.
Yeah, it's not. Obviously, call me Sam. No worries, mate. Welcome, Sam.
So really, the only places you can go 166 is like Paddington on Western Main Line, and then Taunton to Cardiff. Maybe they go through Gloucester as well.
Yeah, funny, Glenn. So job-wise, what happens on a Sunday? So basically, anytime I do convoys, anybody that's in the Trucksbook company that are in Simply Connect, I can give you a job where your job shows up on the screen. So if we're all going from Amsterdam to Milan, I will give everyone the same job, so we don't have to keep starting. Well, not the same job. I mix it up, but we'll go into the same city. I've not played Train Simulator in ages. Yeah, it's love a bit of trains. Gotta love the choo-choos. Apart from I have balls this up a little bit in this last bit, but.
I haven't played it in a few weeks.
Is it not killing you, Adam, not having your PC?
I do have a PC, it's just that I broke the support on my hard disk drive. I can still use my PC, but only the C drive. At least I can still do my coursework.
So do I have to join Simply Connect on Truckers MP? Yes. And you have to do a job before Sunday, so it's activated. It's the only way that I'll be able to give you a job. I'm on OMSI London. Nice.
Inside, if you could have one route in TS, what would it be?
Which what?
If you could have one route in TS, what would it be?
The one that they're building, because it's just my childhood line, the Waterloo to Weymouth. But somebody is doing it, so happy days. But look, it's like anything, you know, we'll like what we grow up on. So I'm sure for you it'd be somewhere in Manchester, no? I know you've already got it.
Manchester, we have Liverpool to Manchester, Warrington. ATS is working on the Chat-Moss line, so Liverpool to Manchester via Eccles and Highton. We have Manchester City to Huddersfield, so Manchester Victoria and Piccadilly to Stalybridge to Huddersfield. So we just need Manchester Airport, Crewe, Macclesfield, Stoke, Rochdale, Hobmadon, Bradford, Leeds, Brighouse, Blackburn.
Someone says Nottingham to Skegness.
Nottingham to Skegness. That's a massive route.
Currently on Route 3 using the LX 400. Nice. Yeah, Lewis, basically go onto Trucksbook, you download the client, and you need to search for Simply Connect and you'll find us. Basically, you apply for a position at the company and one of us will accept you. The RGN Ghost, hello mate, welcome. Lewis, there's actually, on my channel, there is a video on how to do it all, if you look. Don't tell me I balls that up. I did. I ruined the end of this route anyways.
What did you do? Did you like put it into emergency?
Yeah, I didn't mean to hit that far up. That's the only problem with this train.
Yeah, lots of trains have issues, like the Pendolino.
Drink. Cheers. We're done.
80 miles, so not unheard of. Yeah, well, you have to think about how you're gonna make it, how you're gonna like pay for it, and who would actually want it.
When was it uploaded? Lewis, if you just go onto the playlist for Simply Connect Trucks, you'll find it.
Imbu. I can't wait for Imbu's 185. I think the third stage of recording sounds, but because of COVID, they can't just go down to Arbroath and record a 185. Very annoying. Before COVID, I went on 185s all the time from Oxford Road to Piccadilly, or Oxford Road to Victoria, and then a northern train to Rochdale. It would fit so well on Manchester City to Huddersfield.
Someone's making a freeware version and got a good amount of it done, and then it went quiet. Yeah, I think a lot of A lot of routes end up like that way.
Yeah, someone was also making someone was also making HS1, but Getty refused to publish it. I think it's with Dovetail. It also includes the 373. How do you start?
Louise trains. Next ride, we'll take the 1J01 to Leamington Pier, scenario by Adam Haigh, of course. As always, we thank Adam for making these scenarios for us available on the Discord. If anyone wants to get hold of them, they're more than welcome. Okay, guys, so we're going to call it a day then. There's our 3 scenarios. We did alright until the end where I started ballsing that one up. I think the beer got to me. So yeah, so look, guys, tomorrow I believe is a flight with Gil. There's a co-pilot share flight going on. Possibly. We'll see what happens tomorrow. ETS is on Sunday for the convoy, and then I won't be around Monday. Monday will be off, and then we'll probably be back on Tuesday with Richard. Wonder if I can blame autocorrect for this. Yeah, I don't know. Good stream. No worries, Richard. Thank you, mate. So look, guys, thank you for Adam to coming out, hanging out with us. Unfortunately, his computer's broken, hence why he's not streamed recently. He's the only guy I know that could break a SATA connector of a hard drive building a PC, but he did it. But cheers, Adam, for hanging out.
I don't have a habit of breaking stuff.
Yeah, you got to be a bit more gentle. Don't be so heavy-handed. But he'll have his PC up and running soon for Valentine's Day. He might do you a special.
Yeah, this is why I focus more on software than hardware.
I'm more of I just drink. But thank you to everybody in the chat. Bart, Glenn, Southern Transport, Brendan Cross. Glenn Bixley, are you streaming next? Are you about to stream something? What are you up to? You're usually my evening watch. Brendan Cross, Kevin Graham, of course, thank you, mate. Richard, Stephen Bradley, all my members, all my why can't I think what you guys are? The guys with the spanners, thank you for being spanners. Lewis Train, Spaghetti Raver, Dylan Hickley, Sam, Harvey Young, Scott, Jamesy, everybody that hung out. Kurt's hard. I don't know if Kurt's still there. I think Kurt's been very busy this evening. But thank you to everybody hanging out. Thank you to Adam, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye.